Hey guys, it's Dave of My Freedom Smokes, and today I'm going to talk to you about the OBS Engine Tank. This is an RTA system by OBS. They've done a few different tanks and stuff we've carried in the past. This is going to be the new RTA. It's got some cool little features to it. I'm going to start out with this video kind of taking it apart, and then I'm going to fill it with juice and actually vape it. The insides are a little different than some of the other tanks I've used, so I wanted to show that a little more in depth than I normally do. One of the first things is it's a side fill tank. Instead of a normal top fill, and you just have the side flow. Cool thing about it is you don't have to worry about closing your airflow off because it does that for you when you open a tank. You just pop the top up there and your filling station's right on the side, and it closes off your airflow and everything, so you don't have to worry about forcing liquid through your coil. But the cool thing about it is you really don't have to worry about forcing liquid through the coil to begin with because of the style and design it is with that top airflow. You really would have to flood the barrel out inside of that to really get any kind of leaking. So that's a really cool design to it. I'm going to take this apart and show you the build deck and everything in there. I already have my build in there ready for juicing up, showing you how this thing vapes. Let me just take it apart here. Alright, and there's the build deck. It is a velocity style. It has a little shelf basically to stick your cotton on with a hole in the bottom of it, so your liquid actually feeds down into this channel at the bottom and then up through the cotton. So I guess we'd actually technically would call this an RDTA. And let me unthread the glass here. And the glass does have a nice inner metal side. I kind of like it a little better reverse where the metal's on the outside to protect the glass a little better. But it's kind of cool to have that reinforcing so you're not going to get a direct impact. It's going to shatter the glass. This is a 25 millimeter RDTA, 5.2 milliliters capacity. And you see you got your barrel here. Your airflow actually comes in from the top of the barrel down to the coils and then back out the center into the drip tip area. One of the main reasons I want to take it apart and show it to you is if you look on the barrel here, you got these little fingers sticking up. Those actually line up on little notches on the bottom of your build deck that line up perfectly with your post. That way when you put the whole thing together, it locks in place. And that kind of helps out with some of the, just make sure everything goes together securely to help prevent leaking issues or something like that. I'm going to pop that back off. And that was one thing when I first got this tank, it kind of frustrated me a little bit. I was having trouble getting it back together, and I realized it had those notches that needed to line up properly. Get this screwed back together, get back on there. Alright, and just one way you'll kind of know when it grabs is instead of seeing that barrel spinning with the top cap as you're putting it back together, you see the barrel stop, and that way you know it's grabbed that post and everything's going together properly. Alright. I'm going to put it on my 2-3 here. Pop the top. I'm going to fill it with some liquid. It's a nice big open juice fill area. You could actually probably just pour it right in there with a dropper bottle pretty easily. These dropper caps work well. Not quite big enough to just pour the bottle into. I mean, you probably do it, but you end up making a mess. I'm going to put a little more in there. I'm not going to fill it up, just give you enough to show you kind of how well it vapes. Alright. Adjustable airflow, I'm going to run it wide open. Alright, that's good. The top cap is like a wide bore chuff cap that actually pops off of there, and you get a 510 adapter in the box. So it's just a standard 510 drip tip there. It's not actually a true full wide bore tip. Like I said, it is just a 510 drip tip, but it is a nice comfortable shape to it. You do get a regular 510, well you don't, I think you do get a 510. Oop, there's my glass. I think you do get a 510 little smaller drip tip in the box here if I'm not mistaken. Along with your extra O-rings and stuff. No, I was mistaken. This one did not come with the extra drip tip. But you can put whatever your favorite 510 drip tip may be directly on there once you remove that one. As we saw after I dropped it and made a nice little sound there, we do have your extra glass. Get your little black screwdriver. It is an Allen key screwdriver for loosening your screws on your build deck. You get some Japanese organic cotton to use. I just went with my normal cotton bacon. I didn't use the cotton that came with it. I did use the coils that came in the box. You get your O-rings and you get 4 extra grub screws for your build post. Alright, so that build on there did come out to a 0.14, and I've been vaping at 60 watts. Let me have another vape on this and I'll give you my final thoughts. I really like how smooth the vape is on this, with that top airflow and everything. I don't have to worry about it flooding, where some RTAs with the bottom airflow, you have to worry about the liquid flooding through the airflow and coming out the bottom. Not an issue with this one. Like I said, it's very smooth vape, plenty of airflow, nice and flavorful. The OBS engine is really nice. I do like it. It'd be good for somebody who wants something that's nice and easy to build. You don't have to worry about dealing with leaks or anything like that. So yeah, if you definitely are in the market for a new RTA, I'd recommend the OBS engine. If you have any questions about the tank, you leave them in the comments below. This has been David, My Freedom Smokes, and thank you for vaping.